Hi students, welcome back to video classes. In the previous class, we did the problems up to second Roman. Now the third Roman is express 5 centimeters in meters and kilometers. Means express 5 centimeters in meters and express 5 centimeters in kilometers. That is the meaning. So let me do one problem. You can do the second one. Why? Because these two are same. So express 35 millimeters in centimeters and then in meters and then in kilometers. So let me do first one. So 5 centimeters, what does it mean? 5 centimeters is equal to dash meters. That is the meaning. So as we know that, so when you convert, while converting the lower unit into higher unit, we must know the relation. So 100 centimeters is equal to 1 meters. So we know that. So that means to convert lower to higher, you must divide. So 5 centimeters means 5 by 100 meters. To convert lower to higher, we must divide by 100, which is equal to how much? Write the numerator as easily. 5. In denominator, 2 zeros are there. So count 2 digits from the right hand side. So when you convert this fraction into the decimal, so in denominator 100 is there, 2 zeros, count 2 digits, 1, there is no digit, put 0, no value, 0, 5 or 5, both are same. So 1, 2, put point, that means 0.05 meters. Therefore 5 centimeters is equal to 0.05 meters. So this is the one, first one. This one. So second one is, so 5 centimeters is equal to dash kilometers. So express 5 centimeters in meters and kilometers. So in 5 centimeters, how many meters are there? 0.05 meters. So what is the relation between kilometers and centimeters? So but here we know the relation between meters and kilometers. 1000 meters is equal to 1 kilometer, isn't it? 1000 meters is equal to 1 kilometer. Here centimeters are there. So instead of 5 centimeters, if you write 0.5 meters, so isn't it? Or otherwise 5 centimeters is equal to 5 by 100 meters. So you can write 5 by 100 meters or 0.05 meters. So choice is yours. You can write anything. So shall I write 5 by 100 or 0.05? Let me write 0.05 meters. So 0.05 meters is equal to dash kilometers. So these two are same meaning, same. So to convert the meters into kilometers, lower to higher, you must divide by 1000. Therefore 0.05 meters, 0.05 by 1000 kilometers. Did you understand? 0.05 by 1000 kilometers. So here we are dividing this decimal number by 1000. Already you learned in 6th class. So while dividing a decimal number by 10, 100, 1000, etc., etc., you should shift the decimal point. You should shift this decimal point in the coefficient to the left. As many zeros here, how many zeros are there? As many places, you should shift the decimal point in the coefficient. So when you divide these two, you will get the coefficient, isn't it? So and so kilometers. How many kilometers? What is the decimal number we have? You should shift the decimal point in the coefficient to the left as many places as there are zeros over 1. So here 1 after how many zeros are there? 3. So you should shift this decimal point to the left 3 digits. So here 05 is there, isn't it? 05 So 0.05. So how many places we want to shift? 3 places. 1, 2, 3. So write 3 zeros. Why? Because only 2 places are there. 1, 2, 3. Now you put the decimal point. Did you understand? Here, point after two digits are there. So you should move to the left 3 places. Here, there is no digits. So put some more zeros. I kept 3 zeros. So 0 after, I put 3 zeros. Why? Because we have to move 3 places. In 1000, 3 zeros are there. So in coefficient, what we will do? To the left, as many places as there are zeros over 1. So here 0, 5, 1, 2, 3, you put 3 zeros. Now move 1, 2, 3, put decimal point. Now 0.00005 kilometers. So you understand? Therefore finally we can write it as 5 centimeters is in 5 centimeters is equal to 0.00005 kilometers. So this is the answer. Or we can write the same thing as this one as say 0. What is it? 0.05 by 1000. It is 0.05 by 1000 kilometers. So we can write it as 0.05. Convert this decimal number to the fractional number. So that means 0.005 by. So for this point write 1, and how many places are there in decimal part? 1, 2. Write 2 zeros. Into what is this? 1000. Therefore, what we got? 5 by 100 into 1000, which is equal to. So, therefore, 100 into 1000 means we will get 1 lakh. 1 lakh means 1 is followed by 5 zeros. Therefore, write 5. So, count how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 5 zeros are there. Count 5 digits. So, only 1 digit is there. Put as many zeros as you want. 1, 2. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put point. That means 0.005 kilometers. Did you understand? We can do like this or like this. Next. So you do this one as a HW. Let's come to the fourth one. Express in kilograms. Express in kilograms. That means lower to higher. Here grams has given grams. Convert this lower unit to higher unit. Procedure is same. In the previous problem we did the same. 200 grams is equal to, this is the meaning, how many kgs are there. So to convert lower to higher, you must divide. What is the relation between grams and kgs? We know that 1000 grams is equal to 1 kilogram, isn't it? So you must divide this 200 by 1000 and put kgs. That means we can simplify 0, 0, 0, 0. 2 by 10, which is equal to 0.2 kgs. Therefore, 200 grams is equal to how much? 0.2 kgs. So like that, second one, take second one. 3470 grams. Same. So this is first one. Second one is 3470 grams is equal to dash kilograms. How many kilograms are there? So divide this one by same 100 or 1000? 1000. Why? Because 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. By 1000 right kgs, which is equal to, write the numerator. So we can cancel zeros. Now 347 by 100, which is equal to, write the numerator, 347, put kgs. In denominator 2 zeros are there. Count 2 digits from the right hand side. 1, 2, put point. That means 3.47. 3.47 kgs or 3.470 kgs we can write. anything. Now you do third one, HW. Now come to the fifth one. Write the following decimal numbers in the expanded form, just like as whole numbers. You can write in the expanded form. First one is 20.03, 20.03, which is equal to, so here left of the decimal point is whole part and the right of the decimal point is called decimal part. So in whole part, how many tens are there? 1 tens, 2 tens. So 2 into 10 plus 0 into 1 plus, so here point after decimal part, this is the tens place. How many tens are there? 0 into 1 by 10 plus 3 is in hundredths place, therefore 3 into 1 by 100. Finally we can write the same thing as 2 tens 20 plus 0 ones are 0, leave it, 0 into anything we will get 0, therefore 20 plus 3 into 1 by 100, 3 by 100. So this is the expanded form of this one. Now come to the second one, 2.03. This is same as first one, so this is HW to you. Third one, let me explain third one. 200.03. So here also in ones and tens place zeros are there. You need not write. You need not multiply this 0 by 1 and 0 by 10 like that. You can write directly. So which is equal to 2 is in which place? 1s, 10s, 100. 2 into 100 plus 0 into 10, 0 into 1, anything multiplied by 0 means we will get 0. Leave it. 0 into 1 by 10, 0. 3 into 1 by 100, which is equal to 200 plus 3 by 100. Now fourth one is 2.034. so this is, so let me write directly. 2 is in which place? 1's place. 2 into 1, 2 plus 0 into 1 by 10, which is equal to 0. Leave it. 3 into 3 in which place? 3 is in hundredths place. 3 into 100, 1 by 100, 3 by 100 plus 4 into 1 by 1000. So therefore 4 by 1000. This is the expanded form. Now come to the next one. Sixth one is write the place value of 2 in the following decimal numbers. So 2 is in which place? 1's place. So its value is 2 only. Here 2 is in which place? 10's place. Its value is 20. So like that you do. 2 is in which place? 10th place. Why? Because the digit 2 is in decimal part. The first place of the decimal part is tenths. Therefore its value is 2 by 10. So like that you do fourth one and fifth one, HW. Did you understand? Okay, next. Come to the next one, seventh one. Dinesh went for place A to place B and from there to place C. Dinesh went from place A. For example, this is A and this is B. Say, Dinesh went from place A to place B like this. And from there to place C. A is 7.5 kilometers from B. So this is this is 7.5 kilometers from B. And B is 12.7 kilometers from C. So here already has given the information. Went from A to B and from means from B to place C. So say this is C and from C. B is 12.7 kilometers from C. So this is 12.7 kilometers. This is 12.7 kilometers from C. So this is Dinesh. Ayub went from A to place D. Here A to place D. Say D. This is, let me write, this is D. And from means from D there to C. So Ayub went from C. So this is Ayub. Where is Ayub? So here the distance is D is 9.3 kilometers from A. This is 9.3 kilometers from A. This is 9.3 kilometers. And C is 11.8 kilometers from D. So this is 11.8 kilometers from D. So here the question is, who traveled more and by how much? Two questions are there. Who traveled more, by how much? Dinesh or Ayub? Who traveled more means we must add the distance traveled by Dinesh. That means you must add AB and BC. Distance traveled by Dinesh is 7.5 kilometers plus 2.7 kilometers, and the distance traveled by Ayub is 9.3 kilometers and 11.8 kilometers. So who traveled more means, so the solution is more means, who traveled more means, first you find the distance traveled by Dinesh. Distance, so let me write here. Distance traveled by Dinesh is equal to AB plus BC, isn't it? Distance traveled by Dinesh is equal to AB plus BC, which is equal to AB is how much? 7.5 kilometers plus AB is 7.5 kilometers plus BC 12.7 kilometers. 12.7 kilometers. So this is the addition of decimal numbers. As we know that, write the point under point. 7.5 point 12.7. Add these two. Add them as whole numbers. 5 plus 7, 12. 2. 1 is there, right on the top of the ones place. 1 plus 7, 9. 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 2 is there. 2 plus 1. What is that? 1 plus 7, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 1 is there. So 1 plus 1, 2. So which is equal to how much? 20.2 kilometers. So distance traveled by Dinesh is 20.2 kilometers. Now distance traveled by Ayub. Ayub is equal to AD plus DC. AD plus DC. AD is equal to how much? 9.3 kilometers plus DC means 11.8 kilometers. 11.8 kilometers. So same as when you add these two, 9.3 plus 11.8, which is equal to how much you got? 21.1 kilometers. So count, add it, 21.1 kilometers. Therefore, distance traveled by Ayub is 21.1 kilometers. Distance traveled by Dinesh is 20.2 kilometers. So who traveled more means, so you compare these two. You compare these two. Here, who traveled more means, compare these two. Here, 21.1 kilometer is greater than, isn't it? 21.1 is greater than 20.2 kilometers. Who is this? 21.1 means distance traveled by Ayub. Therefore, who traveled more? Ayub traveled more distance. Understand? Now, and the second question is by how much? By how much? By, so this is the first one answer. Second one, how much means you subtract it. So 21.1 kilometers minus 20.2 kilometers. By how much means you should subtract. So therefore here subtract here 21.1 minus 20.2. Just subtract them as whole numbers. 1 minus 2 not possible. Borrow 1 from this one. This becomes 0 and this becomes 11. Isn't it? Now 11 minus 2 is 9. Here how much is there? 0 is there. Isn't it? Here 0 is there. 0 minus 0, 0. And 2 minus 0, 0. Therefore 0 point, which is equal to how much? 0.9 kilometers. By how much means Ayub traveled 0.9 kilometers more, or 0.9 kilometers means, suppose if you convert this kilometers into meters, we will get 900 meters. Did you understand? Yes. Next, 8th one. Shyama bought 5 kgs 300 grams apples, 5 kgs 300 grams apples and 3 kgs 250 grams mangoes, whereas Sarala bought 4 kgs 800 grams oranges and 4 kgs 150 grams bananas. Who bought more? Same question. Who bought more? More means compare these two. Shyama bought this much of apples and mangoes. Therefore, total weight of the fruits bought by Shyama is equal to, add these two. 5 kgs 300 plus 3 kgs 250. Add them separately. Add the kgs and add the grams separately. So that means 5 kgs 300 plus 3 kgs 250. 5 plus 2, 8 kgs. So 300 plus 250, 550. 8 kgs 550 grams. So Shyama bought. Whereas Sarla 4 kgs 800 plus 4 kgs. This much is 950 grams plus 8 kgs 950. So 8 kgs 950. Here 8 kgs 550. Who bought more fruits? Obviously Sarala. So you do at home. This is HW to you. This is HW to you. Now next one is, the last one is, how much is less? Less means subtract it. How much is less this one than this one? Here this is the higher unit, so subtract 28 from 42.6. So of course this is kilometers and this is also kilometer. So this is 28. Is it the whole number or decimal number? Whole number. So here whole number 28. There is no decimal part. Put point and then you put 0 in the decimal part. Therefore 28 can be written as 28.08 kilometers. Now subtract it. 6 minus 0, 6. Point 2 minus 8 not possible. Borrow 1 from this one. This becomes 3 and this becomes 12. 12 minus 8. How much? 12 minus 8 is 4. Now 3 minus 2, 1. Therefore, how much is less? 14.6 kilometers is less. Now, okay students, we'll stop here. So, we'll continue in the next class. Thank you.